Yes, Riyash?
Today is Jagannath's Snana-yatra.
Very good. Om
And
Namo,
Jagannath is dressed like elephant.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Actually, he's dressed as Ganpati. And there's a very nice story behind that.
Yes, Raj, I know that story.
Oh, good. So, Snana-yatra, Jagannath Swami Ki Jai, a very special and sacred festival known as Devasnan Purnima or Snana-yatra, bathing festival of Lord Jagannath is held on the full moon day of Jesht, which is,
Last year.
that's last year's. You can see I've been a bit lazy, haven't amended anything. According to Skanda Purana, so today is 24th of June, 2021. According to Skanda Purana, when Maharaj Indradumna installed the wooden deities of Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, he arranged this bathing ceremony. This day is considered to be the birthday of Lord Jagannath. So the devotee washes away all his sins if he gets a vision of the Lord on this day. Therefore, it attracts thousands of pilgrims from all over the world.
Which wasn't the case today because of COVID.
What to do? But
everyone was able to watch online.
On TV, yeah. On the previous day, yesterday, of Snana-yatra, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, along with Sudarshan, are ceremonially brought out in procession, Pahandi, from their inner sanctum to the Snan Bedi, the bathing pandal. So this is a very nice idea, a global view of Jagannath temple. It's huge. And there's temples all around. I mean, this is probably in the 18th century. But now it's really very, very well built up. Every corner, every bit of this wonderful complex it's got so many temples. And of course, this is the main sanctum, the temple where Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra reside. Very beautiful. And this is a little idea from a bird's eye view. This is the sanctum. This is the kitchen, yeah. And we happened to be there one time when they were taking the Bhog from the kitchen into the temple, and it's a huge procession. So many of the pandas are involved in carrying all these pots, and it's like takes a good hour. Yeah, long time. Very interesting. And this is where the bathing platform is, where the Snana-yatra takes place. So this is, we can pay our obeisances to the Chakra and Lord Jagannath's temple. This is the, there they are, Snana-yatra. This is last year's, or maybe the year before, last year. Again, last year, there was a lot more people last year. Maybe there was about the same this year, no?
Pandas, I think a little less.
I
saw a little less.
This is this year. Says Lord Jagannath. Today, yeah. And this is Subhadra, overshadowed by the two brothers.
Like huge crowds.
And here the pandas, very beautifully decorated.
What I heard, Subhadra Maya is like a lotus. On her head, there is a lotus. She is like a lotus, and Jagannath Baladev are like elephants.
Right. So this is year before. This bathing platform is situated to the northeast of Ananda Bazaar and besides the outer wall of the temple. The length and breadth of this bathing platform is 76 feet. It's huge. It is at such a height that visitors standing outside the temple also get a glimpse of the deities. The Snana-yatra bathing platform is well decorated with traditional paintings of trees and gardens. Flags and torrents, arches strung with mango leaves are also put up. The deities are profusely decorated with flowers. All kinds of perfumes such as doop, incense, agru, the oils, etc. are then offered. This all takes place to the accompaniment of music and beating of various indigenous drums. So this is them coming. This would have happened yesterday, coming to the bathing platform. I bet you yesterday it was quite busy in this place.
No,
Even with the pandits? No.
not so many. No.
So this is last year. Or perhaps the year before.
No, it's last year.
Is it last year? Yeah. Jagannath hasn't got a mask.
He didn't need a mask. All the pandas haven't got masks.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So this is such a beautiful vision of Lord Jagannath. So the bathing pots, there'll be loads of pots of water. This is Lord Balaram. So this is Jagannath Baladev Subhadra on the Snan Mandap. In Jagannath Puri, yes, Nariman?
Yes, to reach to such a height, they may have to use the stairs, isn't it? Staircase rather.
Yes, there's like platforms at the back, so they can climb up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the side, if you see they can climb from the side and go on the top like that.
On the top. And they are wrapped up, isn't it? They've been wrapped up
Yeah.
in the cloth.
With saris, yeah.
Saris, yes. Yeah. And how I think each culture is changed every few years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ceremony for that as well.
Yeah. Every 12 years?
It depends.
Yes.
There's a special.
There's a Murat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement,
12, 19, depends on what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's quite a process in order to find the
Right.
trees
Wood.
and the wood. It's a very, very deep tradition there, which if they don't find it, this wood, there's some heavy consequences. Luckily, so far, they've always found the wood with the special markings, the trees with the special markings.
So which trees would be there be? Any particular, do you know? Which type of trees have this trunk is?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure. Okay.
No.
Okay.
But they have to have certain the marks of Vishnu, for example.
Yeah, but you say what type, like neem or what?
No, not
What
sure about
wood?
the type. Not sure about the type.
Okay.
In Puri, the bathing procedure is as follows. After Mangalati, the Swaras, the Mahaswaras, go in a ceremonial procession to fetch water from Sunakwa, the golden
Kuwa.
Sun, huh?
Kuwa.
Kua. Oh yeah, good.
Well.
Good. Containing waters from all holy tirthas, in 108 vessels of copper and gold. So these are amazing procession that takes place there. All of them cover their mouths with a piece of cloth so as not to contaminate it, even with their breath. So this is even before Corona. The Pala Pandas, the class of Brahmin priests, then purify the water with turmeric, whole rice, chandan, agru, flowers, perfumes, medicinal herbs, sandalwood paste, camphor, saffron, and areca nuts make water very fragrant. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra covered in silken cloth and then smeared with red powder are taken in procession to a platform which is specially decorated and purified with water and incense. Then the bathing festival takes place. The filled vessels are carried from the Bhog Mandap, the kitchen, to the Snan Vedi by the Swaras in a long single line procession. Abhishek is performed with this water accompanied by the chanting of Vedic mantras, Pavana, Shukta, Kirtan, and the blowing of conch shells. During the late afternoon, Lord Jagannath Baladev assumed the appearance of beautifully decorated elephants, while Lady Subhadra decorated as a lotus flower. Hey, well done, Riyanj. And this is the Hati Vesh. So why is this take place? There was a devotee of Lord Ganpati. His name was Ganapati Bhatt. He came to Puri from somewhere else in order to specially observe this Snana-yatra. But when he came, because he was thinking Lord Ganesh would be present, he was very disappointed. He couldn't see Ganesh anywhere. So he left. Now, the Lord, he reciprocates. Somebody is so disappointed, genuinely, with sincerity. The Lord understands, and he understood Ganpati's heart. And while Ganpati Bhatt was walking away, the Lord came as a Brahman on the street, and he persuaded him, hey, don't be so disheartened. Come, have an evening darshan of Jagannath. You will not be disappointed. So the Lord can be, of course, very persuasive in his sweet way. So he came, and to the utter surprise of all, Lord Jagannath appeared with an elephantine form that resembled as Ganesh. Ganpati's desires were fulfilled, and the Lord taught him that no separate devata needs to be worshipped. Since then, during Snana-yatra, when the sacred bath is performed, the deities are dressed like elephants, resembling Ganesh. Very interesting. So, there you go. You can see the tusks. And I think Karuna is going to show us. Would you like to do it now, Karuna?
Yes, Prabhu.
Would you like to show the deities now? You have darshan of them now?
Okay, Prabhu.
Oh, great.
I just tried on the laptop itself.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, Karuna has, for the first time, actually made nice outfits or
Crowns
and yeah.
elephant face, tusks.
There are 3 parts seen: trunk, tusk, ears.
Aha. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very good.
Hey,
Spotlight,
Yeah,
yeah.
spotlight. Yeah.
Today I want to show a picture.
Just 1 second.
Just 1 second. Let's just have darshan first.
Very
Ah,
good. Good.
Mm.
Excellent effort. Jagannath Baladev Subhadramani ki jai.
Yay.
Well done. Well done.
hey.
Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ganesh Sudarshana ki jai.
Yay.
Well done. Women should. Good. Good boy. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's reversed. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, we can see them in the right order.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
see fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We can see them in the right order.
So, I have my Laddu Gopal.
Ah, okay.
Laddu
And my
Gopal.
Ki jai.
Mhm.
Sleeping food.
Well done.
He's
Fantastic.
taking rest.
No, it's not.
Not yet.
Sitting.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Well done. Well done.
Yay.
Good. Okay. Yes. What did you want to show, Riyanj? Ah, yeah. Very good. Very nice. Beautiful. And this is very.
Today I want to show in another picture.
Oh,
Sure, sure.
Wait, Guruji.
I like this one. It was a little cross-eyed. Thank you. Let's carry on. Let's see what else we got. So this is Lord Vishnu at Alarnath. So let's see if we got anything here.
Oh, Lama.
Yeah, Alarnath. Because the lordships are bathed in cool water during the high heat season, so June is the hottest time in Bharat, and are standing outside in the cool evening air, they catch a transcendental cold and fever. To recuperate, they retire for 15 days, Anavasar, to comfortable private quarters where no one except their personal servants serve them. So that happens at the temple. During this time, the lordships are offered only fruits, juices, roots collected from the Oriyan jungles, and they are treated by the king's physicians with specific herbal medicines. At this time, no Nomu Jagatnath Prasad is available, and so devotees visit the temple of Alarnath, as did Lord Chaitanya. There you go. This is a beautiful deity there. And it's holding the four symbols: the desk, conch, flower, and club.
Yes, if you want Jagannath Prasad, you have to go to Alarnath.
Oh, Nomu Prasad, you mean? Jagannath Prasad?
Yeah.
They don't actually cook it, do they?
No, it's, yeah, they have the rice and things. They're
Oh,
similar.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what we had.
Hmm.
Until the day before Rath-yatra, that you'll get Prasad only there.
Mm. And of course, the other magnificent place to go to is Kota Gopinath, beautiful temple. During this time, Jagannath also enjoys Swakya Rasa with Lakshmi Devi.
So they're able to spend time alone with Lakshmi Devi for these 15 days as well.
Mm. During all these days, the daily rites of the temple remain suspended. Lord Jagannath instructs King Indudumna that they should be rejuvenated at this time. So the Lord's faces are decorated with natural, earthly, mineral paints, not the modern oil-based paints. And the bathing washes away all these features. So after the bathing, they will need to be redecorated. During these 15 days, the descendants of Sabara repaint and restore the deities and Lord Jagannath's fine decorations. The period of decorating the deity is divided into 7 periods, each of 2 days duration, and a shorter period of 1 day is set apart for the finishing touches. On the 16th day, Jagannath asks Lakshmi Devi's permission to leave. The newly painted and youthful-looking lordships are placed on the altar in the main temple, giving their darshan. This will be just before Rath-yatra. Special ceremonies are performed for the opening of the eyes, Chakshushya Unmilana, and the festival of Netrosava, the reappearance of the Lord, is performed in the early morning of Navayavana day. The following day is Rath-yatra. According to priests of the temple, the devotees wash away all their sins if they get darshan of the Lord on this day. Very hard to get darshan on this day.
We did.
Yeah.
The first time.
The Snana-yatra is held simultaneously in all other small shrines of respective deities and in other temples of Jagannath. And of course has become one of the most popular festivals on the Hare Krishna calendar over the years. So this is...
So the Rajapur ISKCON temple in Mayapur, they were doing Snana-yatra as well today.
And also in Ahmedabad, they will be doing it. And there's a fantastic temple there.
I've seen Jagannath temple in Ahmedabad.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is a very nice temple.
Yeah.
Very nice, huge temple.
You've been there?
Yes.
Ah,
Mm.
okay.
Last year.
Raji, in my childhood, I would go there.
Have you been to Puri?
Yes, Prabhuji, with my father.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
Mhm.
okay. Good. Okay. So this is something that last year we looked at, Karuna Banda Mataji's Jagannath flag.
On top of her house.
Is it still there?
No, Prabhuji, I kept it in a box safely.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, it would get torn by winds and rain and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got mine tied to the altar here inside the house.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. And
And
this is yeah.
also, so this again, they were showing the Rath carts this morning. So you can see the carts are still being built. So they've got 15 days to get them all sorted out.
Wow, that's quite a challenge.
Yeah.
But they do it every year.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
But as you can see, there's
that's
not
it.
many people around as well. So
Yeah.
again, because of COVID, lots of restrictions.
Any questions, any comments? Anybody like to ask anything?
I think there's a story about how they came about, isn't it? This typical particular form of.
Oh, yeah. And we'll talk about that
Yeah.
when we look at Rath Yatra itself.
Okay.
But in brief, there is a pastime
Yes.
of a most magnificent deity in this area. Nobody really had access to that deity, except the devatas used to come and worship.
Mm.
But one sage came, or one brahmachari or sadhu came to the court of Indradumna, and he told him, "You, Nila Madhav, you must go and see, have darshan, most beautiful deity." So they searched. So Indradumna Maharaj was very enthusiastic to find this deity. So he sent his courtiers all over the place to find, and eventually one of his chief minister found this deity. He found somebody who took him to the deity. Vidyapati. Yeah, well done.
Oh, well done.
My goodness, that's not easy to remember. Well done. Yeah, he was the prime minister of chief minister. And anyway, we'll talk about this later, but by some
Okay.
A tribe man took him.
yeah, and he found a way of finding that. He was blindfolded, but anyway, he found a way
Mustard
of finding him. Yeah, the mustard seeds. That's right. Eventually, King Indradumna came to see this deity, but by that time, the deity also had left. And then Indradumna Maharaj, he was very disappointed, and he had a dream that, "Don't be disappointed. I will come to you. You just find me
Lord told there is like a log on
Yeah.
the ocean.
in the river."
Take that with the help of Vidyapati. So Vidyapati took that to Indradumna Maharaja. So he called all the carpenters to carve the Lord. But when they were trying to carve that, their chisel, their hammers were
It
breaking.
was not working. Yeah, good.
So one time an old man came. He was Vishwakarma himself. So he told, "I will build this deity, and if you come in middle of that, I will go away from this place, and the deities will look like that." So the old man was carving the deity. So one day Indradumna came there, and he and there was no sound from the door. So he thought maybe he has gone. So when he opened the door, he saw that the old man disappeared from that place, and the deities were with half hands and with half hands and no legs. So he was blaspheming himself that because of me only like this it happened. That time Lord Jagannath, Lord came to him and told that no, this deities will look like this, and the Lord disappeared. That was the story.
And then Narad Muni came, and Narad Muni said, "Hey, I've seen these lordships before. This is not unusual." And then he told the story of how in Dwarka, was it Dwarka?
Dwarka.
In Dwarka one time,
Rohini was
talking about the pastimes in Vrindavan of Krishna Balaram. And when they heard those pastimes,
they became amazed, and they became like that.
Yeah, so they were so amazed, the eyes became huge, and they had
limbs
a
went in.
big smile, and the
And big ears.
legs went in,
Oh no!
and they look like Jagannath Baladev and Subhadra. So
And
these are
sent
real
in.
deities. Actually said Jagannath is the static form of Krishna. So this is very, very important. And
My
very
father
merciful.
and I went to that place. I got a nice darshan.
Yeah, very merciful form of the Lord. So, okay, so we'll talk about that.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, in Mauritius, we celebrate Snana-yatra in the south. In Mayberg, we did last year. I don't think if this year we'll be celebrating or not. But there are many people, many outsiders watch this procession, and prasad is being served. Devotees came over, I think, one place, and they pass the night over there to build the yatra itself.
Yeah.
Okay, to decorate him, to serve all the, and but each department was being shared. Once a series of people will be cooking prasadam, and we'll go at the beach to finish it by 8 or 9 o'clock. And the sleep over there near the shore, So it's like this.
Good. Thank you.
Good.
Every year we do it, 3 days festival for Jagannath.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
We have one in London, going to London. Last year we didn't have it. This year they're planning, depending on COVID situation.
Should be
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
it's first Sunday in August.
8th of August.
Or 8th of August. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
Okay, so they may do it. Okay.
yeah they have got permission, but depending on COVID rules.
Yes.
I came to London one year and I saw Jagannath.
Are you sure you've come to London?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh,
We'll have to interrogate your mum.
You're a globetrotter, huh? Wow.
Okay. So, anybody else, anything to say? Otherwise, Karuna, would you like to sing the bhajan you were mentioning?
Hello.
Ah, yes. Go on, see.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I was just going to say, Birmingham have a mini Rath Yatra as well. I'm not sure this year they will happen or not, but yeah, we used to go to London every year, but now we go to Birmingham because it's only about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
2 years back, we went to the London Rath Yatra. We didn't go there. Yeah.
Even in Croydon, we have little mini one as well. Again, last year nothing happened. And lots of cities in in the UK have Rath Yatra. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't heard about Croydon Rath Yatra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, usually end of August to September time you usually
By
have
the
it.
South London Temple, by the South London.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
Karuna.